Your homeboy is in a one-on-one fight. Are you jumping in? If your homeboy is in a one-on-one fight, are you jumping in? If your homeboy is winning this one-on-one fight, are you jumping in? I don't, and not that this has gotten to me, but I let a lot of stuff, you know, slide or whatever the case may be. Um, but this was just a theme from, recent events. And I didn't know a lot of people felt this way or, had this thought process or whatever the case may be. But if you in a one-on-one fight, you know, I thought a one-on-one fight was a one-on-one fight. Especially a one-on-one fight. Especially a one-on-one fight. Especially a one-on-one fight where the person is winning. I just don't. Oh shit. I was supposed to turn right there. Especially in a situation where like the person is winning. Well, I don't somebody would have to make that make sense to me. Uh so I could understand. I need to know how, you know, you become a terrible person for not hopping in. If your homeboy is beating on a nigga, the person don't have to we don't have to make this race based. If your homeboy is winning in the contest, are you jumping in? What makes you jump in? What would even make you jump in? Even if it's a one-on-one, what would make you jump in? I gotta know. Cause I may be out the loop. I may be a terrible person for the sentiments that I have, but that's just some of the gatherings and findings that I got from this past you know and it's honestly something that has existed from the last time there was an altercation. But even then, like if you in a one-on-one, I just don't. Maybe I'm different. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. I just don't. I don't get that one. If somebody would, I mean, come on stage, make it make sense for me. Help me. Help me. Maybe I'm a bad person for this. Somebody has to make this make sense.
I think if your homie starts the fight, you gotta let him run the ones.
Right. What if he doesn't start the fight,
If he gets if
but
he
it's still a
gets
one on
snubbed
one?
though, and I know he about to lose this fight, I'm gonna make sure he don't get hurt and like help. But if it's like him talking shit with the other dude and the other dude happens to throw first, motherfucker, you talking shit, run the ones.
I think it.
Yeah, it's go
I
ahead.
was gonna say I think it also too is because like I don't know if you had like seen it or heard it, but when he had started mentioning like the kid, I think that's when like Sage was like, "All right, chill out, chill out." That's when like Sage was gonna try and jump in. So I think like right there, if you like mention someone's like family member, something like that, I think that's when it's like if you saying stuff like that, then I don't care if you losing or winning. I'm jumping in.
I mean, this ain't no specifics. Oh wow, I did not know this was out here. We can make this specify, but this ain't necessarily a specific because this is theoretical.
Okay.
But I mean, if you want to take these situations, I have no problem facing them too.
I mean, I thought that's what you were like. I thought you were like alluding to it, but I guess a general sentiment is like, even for me, because I've been in the situation before where my friend was in a fight and it was a one on one, and unless people were about to jump in, that's the only time I'm really gonna like do something. But if he's like starting to lose, I'm gonna break it up and make sure that like he good, but I'm not gonna like try and jump in and help him out because that's his like that's his fight at the end of the day. I think if it's like if people are jumping in, that's the only time I'm like, okay, then that's when it's unfair and that's when it's jumping in. But if it's a 1v1 and you're in a fight, fight the
Wait,
person.
wait, wait, wait. So do you think
Yeah.
all fights should be fair?
Hell no.
They're
Yeah,
not
okay.
all fair, but I'm saying if it's a 1v1, like
Nah, gang.
especially if you picking a fight too,
Even if my man's
especially if you
winning, we
picking a
still
fight, that's
jumping him.
crazy.
Yeah,
Huh?
if I'm with my homie and he's starting some shit, I'm not finna sit here and just watch that shit. Nah,
Yeah,
we
if
That's what
we
he
I'm
finna we
saying.
finna
even
pack buddies up.
win or lose, the person's getting jumped either way, so it don't
Yeah,
matter.
that's what I'm saying.
No,
There's
that's
no way I could
crazy.
be present with my friend and he finna get in some type of altercation. Even if it was
Cause
like an argument,
if you my homie, me watching you get hit gonna hurt me. So now we
it's
both
crazy.
gotta
Like
beat
it's
his ass.
crazy as shit. I'm not finna just sit there and watch that. It don't matter if this nigga was small or
I'm
big. That's
saying.
ridiculous. Now, if
So
it's
I
if it's
don't.
if it's over some like some dumb shit, I can
Yeah,
be
if
like,
it's
hey,
over
bro,
some dumb shit, I'm gonna
we
tell
ain't
my
even got to
man's
do
like,
all
come on,
that's
that.
what
bro.
I'm saying. Like
But
it wasn't over nothing like for real. Like if he's fighting for something like he was
fighting for his
disrespected or
honor.
somebody was no, fighting for his honor is crazy. No, it's something like it's something like over argument over something petty like oh this person spilled this drink on me or this person said something about my fit, something like that. I'm not jumping in over a stupid fight like that, bro. Like come on. Let's be for real. But if it's over
I
something
mean,
like
this
this
is different
person,
for me because I like to fight, so I might jump him just
I mean,
because.
that okay. Look, that's why I asked that question if it's supposed to be fair. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I like fight too.
That's what
So
I'm saying.
if I see one of my friends
I'm not
fighting,
gonna lie, I like fighting even when I'm losing. I don't know. I
man,
don't know.
like that shit builds
bro,
character,
what?
bro. That shit builds character.
I don't know, bro.
Wait, so okay, so what you just said, I believe what you just said is true. Like confrontation, maybe not necessarily physical fist fights, but hey, fist fights too. That builds character. So with that being said, if your homie knows that, you know, this is something that's fair, this is something that's even, this is at least a 1v1. And by fair, I don't necessarily mean like y'all the same level of strength, same height, or same intelligence level. That's not what I mean. What I mean by fair is this is basically just a one-on-one. This is something that,
Yeah,
the flames have been stoked,
I could
et
agree
cetera,
to
et
that,
cetera.
Omar. But like, you
For the
know what?
niggas that like to fight, y'all accepting requests?
What happened? What you mean?
But
Right, right. What
I,
does that
I
mean?
got somebody that need beat up. Like, can I hire you niggas or like?
Hire me? You gonna have to fly me out, big girl. But I'll do it.
All right, hit me. I need somebody that need hands put on them.
Say no more.
It's me, y'all.
Oh
It's me.
shit.
So I
Nah.
don't.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
a
You
conundrum
Never
for me.
mind.
Yo,
Never mind. I can't hurt my uncle.
No,
Sorry.
it's not Omar.
Beating on a relative is crazy.
I think I just landed this new job today too, Omar. Tell me thanks. Tell me congratulations.
Wait, did you land it or do you think you landed it?
That's two different things. Word.
I think I landed it. Nah, but I be asking on the I be asking this how I always do a little temperature check. When y'all fellas go on interviews, always ask this. Do you have any hesitations of my qualifications or is there anything else I could explain in further detail for you? That's how you gauge if niggas fuck with you or not before it's over.
I needed that because I be going to job interviews and they be asking me if I have any questions. I ask like a couple,
Nigga, I
and I
always
just be
say
out of there.
every time I say when can I start, I always get the job.
I'm not gonna put the cart before the horse. So when you say on the TL, I got the job,
Yeah, I
congratulations.
need that because my
Congratulations.
income finna double if I get that shit.
Yep, we can't do no
Right.
jinxing. Definitely don't
Yeah,
want to do
like
no
my mama
jinxing.
say, can't count your eggs before they hatch.
On
Exactly.
BD.
Okay. Okay.
So what you need answers
So
for? What did
I
I
I
come
don't
in
under
on?
just the concept. There's been events that's transpired, and there's this new theory that's going around, this new notion, and I didn't even know people thought this way. But if your man's is in a one-on-one, you supposed to jump in.
No,
Wait,
you
wait,
not.
Omar.
Not
I
if the
got a
nigga
question.
winning.
I
Why
got
the
a
fuck
question.
you jumping in?
Omar, I got a question. If Lo starts fighting, you not gonna try to help him in no type of
No,
way,
not if
win or
Los is
lose.
winning. He only should jump in if he losing.
No.
No, I
Exactly.
think if anything, if you're his brother, you should be there before the
Nah,
punches
you
even
Yeah,
just
start.
yeah,
there
I
to
was
make
about
sure
to
Like,
niggas
say.
don't jump in, and if niggas jump in, you jumping in, and if Los winning, let that
No,
nigga beat him up. If he losing, then get in the field.
no,
I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's because just what I seen. It don't matter
I feel
who
like that's
winning.
just gonna
Just I'm
Yeah,
escalate
feeling.
it.
yeah.
Now
I
I'm
that
feel
nigga
feeling
like
gonna want to
that.
better.
bring somebody else back to fight you because you jumped in.
Okay, that makes it even better. I got somebody to
Man,
fight.
y'all
That
niggas
makes
Nah,
it
see,
trying
even
to
my thing
die.
is,
cute.
my thing is,
y'all live in. I'm about to say y'all live in
nah,
fighting
nah, nah. Yeah,
states. That's
exactly. I was about
probably
to say,
part of
I
the
live
problem.
in the New York, New Jersey. That's all we do, bro. Like,
I mean,
like
I'm
nobody's
living. I'm
doing
from New
fair
York.
one.
I'm from New York too. But like, I mean,
So you know nobody doing fair
but
ones
that's
because
how it always.
even
I
if the
mean,
man's winning,
even my brother, even in the hood, like it was fair ones. Like it was definitely fair ones. Like what do we? You only jump niggas or jump in if it's necessary. If your man's is
Back
losing,
in the day, probably.
or
Wait. Why take the chance and think the people you finna fight is gonna be fair? That's my whole thing.
Facts.
because if the fight is going on and
You
ain't
But it's
never
nobody
not.
But
know.
jumping
if it's
in,
a
then why are
designated
you?
1v1, that's exactly.
Yeah, but you. So my thing is, and mind you, this isn't even necessarily just fights. This is also, arguing matches. But if you're sitting there and you're watching things transpire and everything sounds copacetic, like this is an even altercation. What is the point of escalating anything even further? And not even necessarily escalating. Like this is a man versus a man. Ain't nobody trying to make anybody less of a man. It's a man versus a man.
See, that's where we different. I think
I
if I'm
got a
fighting, I'm
question. So
trying to make it.
if your bitch is fighting another bitch, you jumping in?
Wait, what'd you say?
If
Yes.
your bitch is fighting another bitch,
No.
are you jumping in?
Yes. You
This is
I
better.
ain't gonna lie.
Y'all
this is
niggas
where
crazy.
That might
What?
have some
I
stipulations.
only
I
want my
wouldn't say
nigga to
yes or
jump
no.
in and start throwing haymakers if bitches try to jump me. And I'm not gonna lie, if I'm
Your
losing,
nigga don't
hook
love
that
you.
bitch.
That
Yeah,
would look
No,
if
if
my
I'm
bitch.
if I'm beating her ass, nigga, let me beat her ass. But if I'm losing, you better start hooking this bitch.
Oh, I thought
Facts.
you. Ah,
I
never mind.
facts.
But if I'm winning, nah, let me get my shit off. But if them bitches try to jump me, you better start haymaking them
What
bitches.
if she just whooping
but
you?
see,
What if she
but
just
see,
whooping you? Like you're not
If
getting
she
jumped.
whooping me, he better jump in too. He better knock that bitch
That's the
out.
same
Last
shit.
but
cross.
see well, no, what she's saying is basically what I'm saying. If you are winning in whatever sort of situation, or even if it's even, the thing that would make you feel less than coming out of it, from my perspective, is if somebody had to step in and basically big bro the whole situation. I think that's where it's like, because I wouldn't, if I'm handling my own, or it's a good conversation, or we doing it whatever, or if I'm handling my own and both it's an even match, or I'm winning, or whatever the case may be. Why would I want you to step in? I'm getting my shit off right now. Like, I really don't need
That's an
you
old head mindset.
in this
I was
moment.
born in 2001. I'm a sneaker nigga. If I see my boy doing the ones, I'm gonna sneak you.
Facts. I'm gonna sneak you, way.
Hey,
I'm
there's too
gonna
many
sneak.
cameras. There's too many world stars. I'm not letting that happen. Fuck it.
I'm gonna little Tim that nigga.
So if
That's
your if your man is Kimbo
Beating some
slicing
niggas ass. I'ma
somebody.
jump right in with him. It's gonna be
I'm
Jeff
right in
Hardy
there. I'm
and
like,
Yo,
let
I
me
might
get
be
some of
the
that.
I might
Let
be
me
the
get some of
exception
that.
we
because
is
I'm
the
going to
Hardy
Nah,
the
this
Brothers. I'm
remind
gym.
me of
telling
You
that.
you.
don't
This
do
remind me of
that.
that video when the nigga was driving by and it was it was niggas jumping another nigga. He's like, "Oh, what y'all jumping him for?" He's like, "He raped somebody."
Oh
Oh
yeah,
shit!
yeah.
He's like, "Let me get
Oh yeah.
some." Nigga, hop out the car and start fucking the nigga up too. Didn't
Exactly.
even know them.
Yeah, that don't make sense
I
to
think
me.
context
If you
matters.
was born in 2000 and
Yeah,
up,
no, facts.
we jump
Context
niggas.
definitely matters. You need
I
Yeah,
was
context.
born in
context is
'91,
king.
See, that's
so
a different
yeah.
mindset. Now we got
Bro, I was
cameras.
born in
I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm
2004,
not
and
doing no fair ones.
Y'all
I have the
YN's
same mindset as
crazy.
them.
I am a
He said,
YN.
but
I
you
am a
saying
young
you got
man.
cameras, but all the context of the situation is your man is winning. Like, consensus is that he
Then
is
we are
winning
winning.
in this situation.
Weird facts.
See,
Yeah,
he
no,
already
yeah,
knew what's
I'm not
going on.
jumping in.
We winning, not him winning. We. That's
I
my
We
just
winning.
man's.
I just
Counting that
don't.
as a win too is kind of crazy. If you doing
That's not
2v1,
crazy though. That's my
It's,
friend.
it's not crazy at
I
all.
just
come
came up
on,
to
bro.
say, I just came up here to say,
Wait,
I
Did
was
I
born
just
in
hear
2004.
91?
I'm not to jump a nigga unless my nigga start losing. That's about it.
Literally,
Outside of that, my man's got it on his own.
By the camera. Still not
facts.
jumping?
Also, I don't associate with niggas who can't protect themselves. That's another thing.
oh yeah, of course. I'm just jumping in because
but that's but
I'm just
that's
jumping.
but that's but that's part of also what I'm saying, because this is where we're also gonna differ. If this is a fair one and you lose a fair one, you lost a fair one.
Nah.
what can you do to be
True,
better the next
true
day? Like,
enough. It takes experience. It comes in every type of form of fighting.
See,
When you
Omar.
lose,
The
you
thing
learn
with
more
these
from when
young
you
niggas
lose.
is, nah. The thing with these young niggas is there is no losing, buddy. They're gonna keep coming back.
Oh yeah.
but the
These young
problem,
niggas
but
be
the
lose. They
problem
don't
with
lose. They be fighting to the death.
Fuck fighting to get
Niggas don't
better.
but
fight
the
You need to be
no
problem,
more.
fighting for your life.
but the problem with this ideology is it's all surrounded around confrontation. So when you get in a more mature environment or any other situation and you can't handle confrontation unless you have other people backing you up, you're gonna lose for the rest of your life. You are going to be a loser for the rest of your life, period, point blank. There's no slicing it. So that's why I'm saying, like y'all just said, I'm not hanging around nobody that can't handle, period, point blank. Whether it's physically putting hands on somebody, whether it's having conversations with somebody, whether it's, dealing with their significant other or whatever. At that point, I shouldn't need to jump in unless this is unfair or uneven. If you lose, you lose. Like, people lose all the time. That's not a bad thing.
You speaking from
Especially if
like
we
an
think
adult.
that
Like
fights
Yeah,
can
but
that's
I'm
be
not
adult as
avoided.
watching
fuck
my
though.
homegirl
No
lose
adult should
either.
be fighting
Like,
in the
fuck
first
that.
place.
That's what But I'm
I
saying.
feel
Like,
like
I'm not gonna watch my
Hold on.
homegirl get beat up. And half the
that's
time,
but
like when we was in school, them like I had a lot of like quiet friends, so they wasn't even on that fighting shit. So when bitches used to get up in their face, I just used to pop off because I'd be like, this bitch ain't gonna do nothing. You want to fight so
But
bad, bitch? Fight me.
if we're looking for fights to build character,
Period.
how are they supposed to build character if we get them out before the character is being built? Like your character is really revealed in defeat, not
That's why
victory.
we got guns now, though.
That's
Huh?
that is
What?
crazy.
not
That's
what.
What?
crazy. I miss the day.
That's
I want to be clear. This is not all about physical fighting. Jesus Christ. I know we have gone down this rabbit hole of physical fighting. This is not all about physical fighting. Matter of fact, only 3% of it is about physical fighting. Jesus Christ.
Nah, that shit.
Oh my God.
I miss when niggas just used to fight and go about their day. Now when niggas fight and lose, they want to come back and shoot you. Want to fucking fight 20 times, nigga. Just
I did
The
not.
internet ruined
This
that. Old niggas gotta
I,
remember
G17.
the
I
internet
did
Bro,
ruined
not
that
I
buy
don't
shit.
want
this
to.
G17
I
to
won
get
a
beat
fair
up.
one and got jumped the same day. So I just,
I
sometimes
respect it.
sometimes
I'm
you
gonna
just
say
gotta live with
this,
it.
and I'm gonna switch it a little bit.
I'm going to
I
switch
respect
niggas
anybody
down.
who.
If your ass whooping can be
Hold on a
seen in
second.
Africa, my nigga, the times have changed. I'm not fighting fair with
that's
no
another
shit
thing too. I
that can
think
spread like
social
that.
media got niggas like that too because now if you lose
I
a
mean, I
fight,
stepped on
the
Hendo
whole
points.
internet now know you lost the
It
fight
fucked
now.
me
That
up.
and that
Hey,
be the
Even
shit.
back to what Omar was talking about. If I get into an argument with a female and she beat my ass and a nigga in India see it, I'm not gonna let that slide.
what?
It don't gotta
Again,
be
you are
physical.
That is
you are your
stupid.
desire is to bring this physical.
No, I'm
I
saying
don't
it's
I
not
don't
Even
physical.
understand
She could
why.
be yelling at me, and niggas is like, "Hey, you a bitch now. You a bitch. You let a woman talk to you like
Nah,
that."
yeah,
But
social
so
media
but
has
so
fucked
but
shit up.
but then the problem should be, what are you arguing with
I
this
need
woman
my mans to
for?
hop in and jump her, and not physically. I'm saying like, "Hey,
Oh, nah,
you
he's
talking
tripping.
shit.
He's
Not
going
I
but
gotta
crazy.
verbally
see
jump
but see
her.
stuff
It's
The
a
fuck?
verbal. Hey, I'm
stuff
saying
like but
verbally jump her.
stuff like
I don't
that.
condone no
See
woman
stuff like
beating. Let's get that out the way.
stuff like what you saying though, to me is like the softest shit in the world. Like, if you are arguing with this young woman, for whatever reason, I'm assuming
She going. Let's like
this should be
hypothetically,
a.
she going off. She's saying little dick, fag ass nigga. If I can say that.
I mean, you can't, but you
Sorry,
did.
my bad, my bad.
So, but even with that being said, this is still a one versus one argument. Like, this should be a fair argument with all things considered. Now, if you cheated, it sounds like you unfair. You see what I'm saying? There seems like there has to be some unbalance there. But for whatever reason, if you're getting into this argument, one person versus one person, this is even. Why do I need to come in unless you are my little bro? Now, if you are my little bro, go ahead and give me your milk. Go ahead and give me your rolls. Hold my pocket. When we walk down the
Omar,
street.
I
But
understand where you coming
A
from, but
nigga
not
holding your
everybody
pocket is
thinks like
crazy.
It's
this. That's the
crazy.
problem.
When the last time y'all held a nigga pocket?
Never.
What was in the pocket?
hey, these folks hold pockets every day. Feats, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
I need you to hold the door
Omar,
for
I
me.
gotta
Mr.
tell you
Measy.
too. I finally got a boo.
A
A
boot,
boo. BOO.
a goat.
Bitch, shut the. You know what?
This nigga's not real.
Is he white?
No,
Damn.
I don't like pink dick.
What? It's a
Why
lot
is
going.
it
It's a
Hey,
lot
how old
crazy?
is
going
you?
on.
How
What
old
you
is you,
mean?
Feet?
It's a lot
I
going on.
am 34.
Damn.
Hey, DM me.
Don't, whoa,
No, how
whoa,
old
whoa. What
is
the fuck you
no?
mean? Damn.
Sorry, bro.
DM me.
Nigga
He
said
said how
I was
old is the
born in
dude?
2006. That sounds
He's
crazy.
32.
Hey, DM me real quick.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
we thought you did it. We thought you did a
Oh,
Keisha
no,
Cole.
baby.
oh, he
No.
the same age as you. You don't like
No.
young niggas?
I can't do young niggas.
Shit,
hey, we could turn
you
it
ain't
up.
you ain't
No,
met me yet.
It
That's why I
depends
I
how
know.
found
young.
out yesterday.
Lowest I could probably go for real is like
25.
maybe like
Shit,
25.
28,
shit. If you
28.
34, I'm 34.
I'm saying,
I
I'm
found
saying
out I found
TBH.
out yesterday. I found out yesterday that Keisha Cole got pregnant by somebody that was like
Yo, that nigga was a
21
baby.
at
Like
the
he
time.
was her second baby daddy.
Who,
That nigga young as
Huncho?
fuck.
That's what we talking about.
Yeah.
No, the nigga before
Hey,
Huncho.
Oh,
No, it was no. This is some dude. I just found this out yesterday from I think it was Hollow was in the space. Dog, the dude remixed
It
her
was the nigga
song
before
on
Huncho, the young
Twitter.
nigga. That's her baby daddy.
He remixed her song on Twitter. Keisha Cole liked it, reposted it, flew the nigga out, and
Probably fucking
then
him.
got pregnant by him.
damn. I'm about to start making
No,
music.
Keisha
that's
Cole be pissing me
cap.
off because she be acting like she don't know she fucking Keisha Cole.
Yeah, keep.
Now,
it's because the host will
this
go
is
for
like
anything.
Like, bitch.
The host will go
this
for
not
anything.
this
And
not
then at
long ago. This
Dreamville,
is not a
she
long
throwing
time
mad
ago.
shots to Huncho on the stage, bitch. Don't nobody give a fuck about that nigga. Sing the song. And you came out there with a fucking diaper
This
on, pissing me
I'm gonna
off.
have to become a songwriter, bro.
this might have been like 3-4 years ago. So Keisha Cole, oh no, it's 2025. So this was like 5 years ago. So she's like mid 30s, really like mid late 30s, and the dude was like 22, 21.
I don't think he's that.
She's
Wait,
a
did
I
she
don't think
have?
predator.
she's
Did,
that
did
much
she have
older.
the kid? She didn't
I
have the
don't think
kid, did
he's
she?
that much older than her first son either. She was on her Drea shit.
Yeah, she's a predator, guys. I ain't gonna lie. Now,
Shit,
I
No, she
seen, we
not.
know what Keisha
that's
Cole
my
look like.
type of woman.
We seen what, yeah,
Hey, Mr.
we know
Consistency.
what
Oh
Keisha Cole
my.
look like.
She not a predator. Don't say that.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Come
She
on
Yeah,
just
now.
she a
got power
predator.
over the little nigga.
The
She
nigga is
definitely a predator,
22. He
gang.
is
She definitely a
22.
predator.
He is at the
When did
age
they
where he
meet
had
though? When did they
graduated
meet? When
college.
did they meet?
You have
Nah,
you have enough
that don't
wherewithal to
really.
make decisions and deal with the consequences.
Nah,
Yeah, the internet is cruised.
What you,
yeah,
y'all niggas
nah,
crazy.
We've lost the plot, yo. Niggas,
What
yeah. No,
niggas
she
is
she
out here
flew. She flew
saying
the.
niggas is out here saying the 22 and the 34-year-old is not crazy.
it's not crazy, bro. You crazy.
At 22,
Shit,
you
bro.
wouldn't let a 30 some fly you out?
I
Yes.
mean,
Cap.
I'm going.
obviously, but that don't make it right. The fuck.
No, I'm saying
Yeah,
it
What
ain't
that
what
don't
right,
mean it's not
but
what's
crazy,
yeah.
wrong what's
dog.
wrong about it though? There's nothing wrong about it. Y'all can't
What
say
you
nothing
mean?
wrong
What's
about
wrong
it.
about it though? That's two different
Nah,
brain
there ain't
levels,
nothing wrong with
bro.
it. She just a predator.
How is she a predator?
Nigga, what?
This nigga is damn near like 3 years removed out of high school, bro.
If you see me hanging around college at 40, nigga, I'm a predator, but it don't make it wrong.
You're not a predator. What is a predator? Y'all niggas
Wait, what?
I
y'all
changed.
be
Yeah, I
What?
ain't.
changing.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
did
Ignore
you
that
say?
last part. I ain't say that.
I think
Nah,
you might have fucked
nah.
up.
Yeah, this is
Bro.
recorded, buddy. We got you.
Yeah, yeah. Record it. Record it. Listen to me right here, right here.
What?
Keisha Cole is not a predator. If a 40-year-old nigga wanna
That nigga said if I hang around colleges at 40, I'm a predator, but I'm not wrong. He just said
What
that.
the fuck?
yeah, I don't know what that nigga's
Like
on.
morally, like
Nah. Real talk.
Yeah,
What is on his biscuit? I want to know. I want to know.
Anyway, Feats, as long as you happy, um, it's rough out here. Even though it is the summertime, it was definitely cold this
She
winter.
need to be
So,
happy with me.
oh, I do got a real question. I do got a real
He
question,
just
Feats. I
break
do got a
that
real
shot.
question.
Oh my god.
How long have y'all been together?
Hey,
Dang, she went on mute. But when she come back, we're gonna figure out how long they've been
I got
together.
a question, Mr. Measy.
Y'all never answered the question about. Go ahead.
Why didn't you just bring up the specific situation instead of dancing around it?
No, you know what's crazy though? It's just the overall sentiment. So this has happened like 2 times
You
now,
still
and I mean,
dancing,
everybody.
nigga. You still dancing.
Dang, I can't even get it off.
no.
My fault, twin.
Everybody seen the podcast. So I'm going back and forth with like a dude in the comments now. I'm not going back and forth with him anymore. He said, I got it. And there's sentiments there about who should have stepped in, why they shouldn't have stepped in, or when should they have stepped in, et cetera, et cetera. But this is very like similar to the Daquan situation where niggas is like, this person should have stepped in. Why didn't that person step in? And so now that this happened twice, I'm rethinking. Maybe I am wrong, right?
Nah, gang. In that situation, y'all handled it perfectly. Y'all knew Damo was gonna be on fuck shit. He did what he had to do, bro. Y'all ain't had to step in. Y'all knew what he was. Y'all knew when y'all got on that shit. Y'all knew exactly what type of time he was on.
Hey, I'll put it like this: as long as you did what you would want someone else to do for you, bro, you're not wrong.
If he was losing, I could see, but that nigga was frying his shit. It's no reason to speak after that.
Yeah, nah, Damo cleared that nigga the whole pod. I don't
That's what I'm
nobody.
saying. If that
Nope.
nigga was losing, okay, then I'd be like, damn, Omar, you should have stepped up. But the nigga was winning the whole
Facts.
pod.
If your niggas getting if your niggas getting cooked in one on one in basketball, you stepping
Oh
in?
hell yeah, run that shit up.
What do you mean stepping in? Like you want me to play two
Nigga
on
want me
one?
to
Nah, nah,
Hey,
nah,
nigga,
nah.
I
We
got
not
the
doing two
I
on
got the
one.
paint. You
Once
guard the
once
perimeter.
once my
Stay in the
man's
perimeter.
once my man's lose, now you gotta play me. 3 dribbles. Watch this.
Do you not think that's a little emasculating?
What you mean? Cause
You
I'm trying
gotta
to play
have
someone?
another grown man come fight your battle because you lost.
Nah, I mean I'm gonna be like, damn,
No,
I'm
that's
gonna
not
tell my man's
emasculating at
I'm gonna tell my
all.
man's like, yo, you shitty as hell for losing, but watch me fuck this nigga up real quick.
Like,
But
how about
Nah, nah.
this? Y'all ever play like a fighting game? Let's say you fighting a nigga in the game, whatever, you lose, and you like, but you can't be my homeboy though. Like that just sound lame as fuck.
Oh, I don't play video games, so I don't know.
Man,
What's
I used
the
to do that shit with my uncle all the time. What are you talking about? That shit never made me feel no type of way. Nigga used to whip my ass at WWE. I get my granddad on the sticks and whoop his ass. I
your granddad,
yeah.
how old is
Wait,
you?
granddad was
How
on
old,
the
how
Hey,
old
sticks
hey,
are
with
you?
hey, I
him?
don't want to get into it,
I
bro.
was
I
about
don't
to
want to
say,
get
yeah,
into
cause
it.
Yeah, grandpa
my
What
back
type
Hey,
of
who your, who
time
your
is this?
granddad
Bro?
play?
my
Wait,
Hey,
who
grandpa
hey,
your
used to
hey,
play the
who
hey,
your
look,
guns
look,
too,
granddad
look,
so I ain't
playing,
gotta
look, look,
bro?
watch
look,
him
look,
and
look, look.
shit.
In the country, bro, shit
Man,
happen,
all
bro. Shit happen. Shit happen.
My grandpa
what you
my grandpa
mean?
Shit happen,
54,
bro.
so
Shit happen,
Oh
bro. My
God.
my family relatively young, bro.
yeah, I was about
I
to
can't
say
do
me
shit
too,
about
twin,
it.
me too,
No,
twin.
we see that. We just want the specifics, not the relatives.
Wait, how old your
Uh,
grandfather?
Who your granddad play?
what you mean? Who you pick in the game?
Yeah, like he Undertaker
Fuck
or
that. Who was
I
that?
ain't gonna
What
lie.
age?
Nah, yeah, answer that nigga.
Undertaker.
How old is he?
Ah, shit. I don't even fucking know. Probably like 60 something.
Damn. Yeah, I was
I
about
thought
to
he was
ask.
finna say
I
the
got
That nigga
Undertaker story.
I
granddad,
got
that nigga
younger
Probably
granddad
parents
is
like
too.
like
like I ain't gonna lie.
42.
If he's not 70, he's probably pushing 70 the next two, 3 years.
Your grandfather is not 72
70?
playing no damn game.
70? Yeah, I was about to
That's
say,
what I'm
cause
saying. Like this is
nah,
like
bro.
this is like I want to say probably what 2009, 2008.
Oh, type shit.
Nigga used to play the, when my uncle was whooping my ass. Nigga used to take stick from
Yeah,
me.
cause
And y'all and if that's the case, your uncle's sorry as
my
hell.
grandparents
I
is
mean, look, yeah,
significantly
he
young
was
too,
whooping
so I
on
feel
me,
it.
bro. So I never felt no type of way. I wouldn't feel no type of way if nigga if I got my ass beat. I called my cousins like, man, come do this shit for me. I wouldn't feel no type of way.
That shit is, I ain't gonna
so
lie.
so let me
No,
But
can I ask you
hold
this?
on though. Before, well, hold on. Is I think where you grew up, it play a part, bro. I think it do.
Yeah.
nah, that shit soft as hell. I ain't gonna
I'm
lie
gonna
to
say
you.
I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna ask you this. At what point do you just take the
I
L,
mean,
or
you gotta take if you got no one to
At what
around
point
to
do I
call you or
take
nothing
the
like that.
L?
You gotta take that bitch, right? Cause like
I
I'm the one that
take
said
I
it
take
earlier.
the L if I
That
look
shit
at the
feels
nigga and I
scary.
realize none of my friends could beat him. That's when I'm gonna take the L.
No, it's not. It's not that.
Old niggas got
It's
more
just the.
pride. They got more maturity and more pride. That's all it is.
Hey, shit, probably, bro. I'm just,
Damn, the Sacramento Kings fired a nigga and then hired a nigga the next day. Like they don't care about vetting nobody or they don't care about nothing. These niggas just
How
they
you
doing
how you
whatever.
know he wasn't being
Um,
vetted the whole season?
yeah, they was cheating. They was
then
cheating.
then
They had
that
a backup
also,
nigga.
I mean, that also says a lot. I just don't. I mean, they hey. What I'm saying is, if you can't take a loss, go back and learn from it, and not need to call another person to step in for. I just don't know what happens when you need to be a man for yourself. And for all the fatherless accusations, well, I guess they're not accusations, but fatherless claims that I get in any sort of situation, I would think that is very fathered behavior. That like, yo, you can take you could take a L, get back in the lab, grow, and not need to be calling for somebody's help. Also, Feats, are you gonna answer these questions?
I was on the phone. I just got back. What happened? What questions?
She was on the phone with a
Okay,
white
how
nigga.
long have you been dating? How long have you been dating this dude?
Oh my god, like 30 days.
Oh, it ain't been that long.
Only a
Okay.
month? Come on, my heart.
So
Y'all
then,
finna
I
wait. So
said I
then,
got a new boo, not an old established boo.
no, I'm thinking that
Better than no
you been
boo.
for a minute. So then, I got this. This is the follow up question because it hasn't happened. When do you have a set time as to like when you gonna introduce him to your son?
Any guy that I date, it really just depends on where we are. I don't really have a set, 6 months, every person I'm at 6 months gonna meet my son. Like, nah, it just really depends on where we're at. And I really, if we've been to, dating a certain amount of time or whatever, if you kind of really don't express interest, or I feel like you may not be comfortable, then I'm just gonna probably reconsider if you need to be someone I'm even should be dating. Cause I don't really try to force my son on nobody, and I'm not looking for no daddy for my son either. His father's very active, so it's not like I'm looking for a daddy for my son at the same time. But like, I may do something like, oh, you want to go to Dave and Buster's with like me and my son and whatever. Cause I like to do something like out where my son is kind of pretty distracted a little bit, so it's not like too much sitting up in his face for the first time. And it's like, I usually do something like that. But usually how they either react or respond to it lets me know, if I'm gonna continue dating this person or not.
Okay. Say less. That's fair. That actually answers all of the
Yeah.
follow ups.
There ain't really no set time.
All right, back on the bullshit. Yeah, that shit's soft, man.
Y'all still
I
jumping
don't.
niggas?
Nah, we got niggas fighting our battles.
Mm.
See, I took that. I had to take that ass whooping to getting 100 put on me
The
by
niggas I
Carmelo
wanted to
Anthony.
the niggas
So
I
I
wanted
mean,
to
hey,
hire
I
to
had to
come fight.
learn from that L. So
The
that's
Hold on,
what
niggas I
happened.
Omar. How do you feel about verbal arguments? Do you feel like you need to jump in for those?
That's what I mean. That's what we've been talking about on both sides. My thing is, my thought process is, if everything is fair, all things considered, if everything is fair, then at that point there should be no like need for anybody to step in, win, lose, or draw. Now, the only time if somebody needs to hop in is if somebody is ODing. So that could be a fight, that could like a physical fight or a verbal fight. If somebody's like dragging it, it's clear that somebody lost. Okay, then cool. We're gonna do what we do.
I think you should
But
only be there as support. You should be there to de-escalate and make sure the situation stays fair. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. Look, this is the role you should take. You should be the referee. All right, that's what you should be doing.
Special guest
Hey,
referee?
fuck a referee, nigga. I'm trying to throw something, bro. I'm trying to hit that nigga, bro.
I'm trying to throw
Trying
some
to throw
ass.
something.
Yeah,
Wait,
Yeah,
why
bro.
you
what?
trying to?
Wait,
I feel
what?
like,
What you
hold
throwing?
on, this my brain. Why you think you could beat my
This
friend
your
up, bro?
brain.
Yeah,
What?
You throwing shit?
why you think you can fight my friend, bro? That's how I
Well,
think.
what if your friends tweaking?
Wait, but
What
what?
if
Because
your
yo,
friends at the basketball court and he starts
Yo,
tweaking
Hey,
like,
we
hey,
"Bro,
tweaking.
follow me again. I'm
I'm
swinging on you."
I'm with all my friends, right or wrong, bro.
That is dumb. And your friends gonna keep being dumb because they know you, big dummy, gonna hop in with
I
they
mean,
dumb
but
action.
but but we can reflect after, like, hey, bro, you didn't have to beat that nigga up for that sucker, bro. But we did
But
that.
that's not how your brain works. When your brain knows reinforcements are gonna come, it don't matter that y'all talked after. What they gonna do is there is no reason for me to de-escalate this because Day is right over there and he gonna jump in. That's what his brain gonna tell him.
I was gonna say he gonna beat the wrong nigga up one day too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. But that's my friend, though. That's just how I
And
think.
your friend,
That's my friend. That's my
like,
dog.
either snatch your friend
Hey,
up
I
out the
fuck.
fight, like, bro, we not doing this at the
True.
time.
Okay, yeah, yeah. You could do that as well. Yeah, yeah, yeah. True. But
But if
but
it's
but
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 ultimately too,
I
if
forgot.
it's all fair,
I
if
forgot.
it's all fair though, whether he need to be doing it or not, let it happen. Like the confrontation is a perfectly normal thing.
Confrontation is a normal thing, but escalation It's not.
Oh shit.
So
Fucking
okay,
tired.
this is just a question to ask. If your friend, if you see him fighting and he look like he's trying to give you that signal and you just not with it, are you not being friends with that nigga no more? If y'all think like that,
Why is he giving me that signal?
like I don't know, he probably
It's
feel
time to jump.
overwhelmed. He probably like, okay,
Y'all
he came
reverse?
with
You
me.
have a signal?
Jumpy, jumpy. Yeah, these niggas got
No, I'm
jump
telling bro.
signals, bro.
That if one of my friends was fighting, all it is it's a look, bro. You'll know what it is.
He like blink
Y'all be
twice.
calling
Not even
audibles
that.
Uh,
mid fight?
It's just you know what it is. If a nigga look at you while he's in the middle of an altercation, like as a homeboy, bro, I know what you trying to say.
And he's by
But
himself with that other guy?
yeah. So my question is, if he's fighting them, right, and you're with him, like y'all said, like going off how y'all think, and he's wanting you to jump in, but you're just not gonna do that after the fact. Are you gonna tell himself about it? Like, hey man, that wasn't cool. You needed that confrontation, or how does that go after?
But if you
Like, how
I'm
do you?
if
going.
you
I'm telling
ever
you, you
jump
need
in,
that XP.
if y'all jump in and y'all win the fight, when is he ever going to learn? Maybe I can't fight. Maybe I need to start de-escalating situations. When is he gonna learn that?
And you know what? And you know what? This I figured it out a little bit. This is part of the reason why you even believe that. It's because you're not old enough to have experience that you do have that one friend who is a crash out in like in just different regards, but doesn't know how to handle themselves. And I think that this is a very important distinction because I've had friends who, whether it be physical or whether it be verbal, seem like trouble always seemed to find them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so now, based off of, young nigga ideology, I'm tasked with, or the people around him are tasked with helping this person out. And it's cool. It's cool like the first time. It's cool the second time. Dog, we've been friends for 6 years. And the only time that I get into any altercations or any trouble is with you. And we're always bailing you out of this situation. You gotta stop. We can't keep going on.
Day, can you get?
hey
At a
Chris.
certain
Hey
point, it
Chris,
gets
what you
to,
eating?
do I even want to be friends with this dude? Because every time we get into trouble.
Chris, what you eating?
Day, can you give us
A
an example
sandwich?
of one time where your friend got into a fight and gave you that look? Like what happened?
All right, so I can actually give you the last fight I actually got into. It was a couple days before I was supposed to walk the stage to graduate. It's like 3-4 years ago. My friend, he had a cast on his arm because he fell on it doing some stupid shit. And we were just going to the restroom just to, what I'm saying, get our day started, woo woo woo. And the nigga, like, it's this dude. It was, I want to say a young nigga because he was like a year younger than us. But the nigga he's a big ass kid. So the nigga just think he could just do about anything. So we in there and my nigga got this cast on. I'm guessing he like fucking with him with this cast. But they look kids, right? Nigga trying to hit his vape or whatever. So they telling him like, nah, nigga, you're not finna hit my vape. Woo. Niggas doing that shit. He ended up pushing the nigga, and my friend in the cast, he dead ass. He just look at me. Me, the friend I'm with, I know if like he really don't need no help. You feel me? He don't need, even with the cast, because he gonna smack this nigga with the cast. But it's the
Damn.
fact that I'm his homeboy and I'm right here. I'm not finna just let this nigga do what he think he can do. So, we started throwing them bitches in the bathroom. That was the last time I got into a fight. And matter of fact, it's the last time I got into a fight with somebody
So
else.
do you think your
I just
friend had too much pride to just be like, buddy, kind of push me? I'm gonna walk away though, cause we about to graduate. I'm never
So
gonna
Holly,
see this man after a month.
that's a great question. So because that shit almost costed us graduating, we actually like that ass like when you get called into the office and they want you to talk about it and write this statement, we wasn't doing that shit. But me and him, because we're both seniors, bro. Like we did all this school and then 2 days before some stupid shit. So we reflecting and we already know the reason why this shit happened. The nigga thought that he could push you over because you're in the cast and I'm with you, and I'm not gonna let no nigga think that he could push you over because you're in the cast and your ego or your pride. You're not gonna let no nigga touch you, even if you got a cast. So it's just a clash of minds and heads. Uh, I feel like after we was talking about it, we was definitely like, yeah, nigga, that was stupid, bro. We could have just left this bitch and went to a different bathroom or some shit. But
True,
at the
but
same time, nobody told them niggas to come and try to fuck with us. It's early as fuck in the morning, all that other shit.
do you think there's an earlier problem than that too? Like, why
Like
is
what?
your homeboy doing vapes in the bathroom at school?
Yeah, yeah. No, you not lying. You not lying. You're not lying. There's no niggas shouldn't even have no vape. You feel me? But that's neither there or you know what I'm saying. That nigga had the vape. That shit went down, and me just being who I am, the nigga looked at me. I already know what it is because I just know in my mind this nigga he could fight me by himself if he wanted to. He probably didn't think he could because he had the cash, or even if he did, he just didn't want to. Right? I'm just you know what I'm saying, right or wrong. And then the history between it, I wouldn't let no person that I grew up with it just don't seem right. Even if I know he could fight, to just sit there and be like, oh yeah, that nigga, yeah, he doing that.
Okay. Pause this. Pause all of this. Um, we'll get back to this conversation a little later. I'm about to walk into a building.